It seems that some people have a financial plan with no plan at all. They just buy financial services when rates are high and investments are hot. Well, at Money Financial Services, we don't buy that idea. You see, we'll sit down with you to map out your very own financial plan. A plan you can start following now and all the way to your goals. Because we believe any other way would just be leading you nowhere. Money Financial Services, financial planning with a real plan.
Hamburger places serve billions of burgers. And oh yes, they also serve chicken, like chicken nuggets. But it's hard to do chicken right. Part-time. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, our nuggets have our secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, so they taste great. In fact, people who said they'd never tried Kentucky nuggets and McDonald's chicken nuggets rated ours higher on taste. So get your nuggets from the chicken experts. Anything else could be a bum steer.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
It's 5 below, but for me it's 101. I've got the flu and I ache. But I don't take aspirin anymore, or Tylenol. I choose Advil. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen. Doctors have prescribed ibuprofen 130 million times. And it's in Advil in non-prescription strength. Advil stops my headache, reduces fever, and relieves the aches.
Shouldn't you try Advil this flu season? Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
If you've got your mind all made up about small cars, then you're watching the wrong commercial. But if you'd like to learn about something special, this new Mazda 323 is built on an extra rigid platform to give it the ride of a larger car. It could just change your mind about small cars.
Introducing the all-new fuel-injected Mazda 323 sports sedan. So refined and so advanced, it's the road car of small cars.
But don't listen to me. Drive one.
The way some people tell it, now that quotas are off the imports, they're going to drive the American car companies into the ground, put us out of business. Well, I'm happy to say the fastest growing car and truck company in America is American. And I'm even happier to say it's us, Chrysler. The reason? Product. You live or die by it, and we're very much alive. Thanks to you, we're growing faster than anybody else. You responded to front-wheel drive, to convertibles, to turbocharged sports cars. And to an idea the other guys may never catch up to, minivans that are really family wagons. And you responded to quality, the only quality protected by a 5-year or 50,000-mile plan across the board. If we build it, we back it. Plymouth, Dodge, or Chrysler, car or truck. That's an idea nobody else is willing to step up to. I've been saying we have one ambition at Chrysler, only one, be the best. Getting a little bigger at the same time, well, that's just a little gravy.
Good. Yeah. That's better. That's good.
Boys, what are you whispering about?
Sir, the Campbell's soup tastes different. It's got more stuff in it.
Nourishing Campbell's vegetable beef soup does have more vegetables, more beefy taste. Because you can trust Campbell's to listen to you. And as your tastes change, our soups change.
Campbell's soup is good food.
And keeps getting better.
You're just so beautiful.
At Nationwide, we know how you feel about your car.
Your life.
And we give that same kind of care to your car insurance. That's why so many of our policyholders renew with us year after year.
Sleep tight.
So when you need blanket protection,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
call Nationwide.
Okay, I'll be right over.
We know how you feel about your car.
Nationwide is on your side.
Mussolini will continue following these messages.
Monday on TV's Bloopers, practical jokes on Crystal Gale and Merlin Olsen. The contest winner and animal surprises.
This dog just wet on me.
Monday.
I'm Jane Pauley. This week on Today, what'll be the hottest gifts this Christmas? Also, Charles Bronson, singer Patti LaBelle, Raymond Burr, and Jason Robards. This week on Today.
Watch out. AT&T is dropping something on you. Our international rates. Now when you dial direct, a 10-minute call to the UK can average just 74 cents a minute. Italy or France, just 79 cents a minute. Rates so low, you'll want to pick up the phone more often.
Bonjour, Brigitte.
Oh là là, je veux t'embrasser, ma petite. AT&T, the right choice.
Have you noticed no one's where they're supposed to be lately? Could be they've heard about Toyota's great new sales event and all the incredible deals being made on brand new Toyotas. How good are the deals? Just ask anyone.
The latest on that hostage drama in Malta tonight at 11.
We continue with Mussolini, starring George C. Scott.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies bars have an exciting, crispy, chewy taste.
Taking a break way up high, just my Rice Krispies bar, and I loving every crispy, chewy bite. Boy, they sure build a ride. Crispy, chewy, crispy, chewy. But you know that last bite's so rough, I just can't get enough. I got my all gone been wrong. Rice Krispie, chewy blue.
Crisp Rice Krispies, chewy oats and honey. Ooh, what a cure for those blues.
Oh boy.
You do something to me.
Real cheese does so much for you because it gets its goodness from fresh, wholesome milk.
Something that simply mystifies me.
It's one of nature's most concentrated sources of calcium.
You do something to me.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
That nothing else can do.
I'm a sales rep, and people depend on me. So when I get a headache, I want a pain reliever I can depend on. That's why I trust Tylenol. I was first given Tylenol in the hospital after a minor car accident. It worked without bothering my stomach like aspirin used to. Fact is, Tylenol's the pain reliever hospitals use most, more than aspirin or any other type of pain reliever. Tylenol works for me, and it's the one hospitals use the most. That's all I need to know.
Trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
It's Sears' biggest automotive sale of the year. Hundreds of thousands of batteries, thousands upon thousands of shocks, and they're all on sale. Save $20 on a Sears Die-Hard battery, only $49.99, our lowest price of the season. And save 40% on Sears heavy-duty shocks, now $5.99 each. So install some confidence at Sears today. Quantities aren't limited, but time is.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Thursday, the Cheers gang gets tough for a crosstown alley fight.
Your mama.
And on night court, dancing a battle for two hot groupies.
Forget about the lottery. Give me this one.
Then it's the Patti LaBelle Show with special guest Bill Cosby. A holiday treat for the whole family Thanksgiving night.
If you think spending a ton of bucks is the only way to get into a refined road car these days, then you sure don't know about this one. Because once you get to know how special Mazda's new 626 is, you'll be asking, why do the other guys cost so much?
Mazda's new 626 sports sedan is here with a more responsive fuel-injected engine and refined aerodynamics. Enjoy a high-performance road car without paying the price.
It all makes sense to me.
Black & Decker cordless science reinvents the small appliance.
Unplug them when you use them, plug them in when you're through. Unplug them when you use them, plug them in when you're through.
Cordless power from Black & Decker. Knife, mixer, and for light jobs, the handy mixer beater.
You keep them in their storage base, they let you work in any place. Unplug them when you use them, plug them in when you're through.
From Black & Decker, ideas at work.
Made in the USA.
American-made fashion, it matters to me.
Made in the USA.
Fact is, it really matters to me.
Now everything that says American-made style and quality says it proudly.
Made in the USA.
Ask for the Made in the USA label because it does matter to all of us.
You better believe it matters to me.
Made in the USA.
A Polaroid camera can do something important for you every day.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh yeah, I'm so excited, woo woo, and I just can't hide it.
do what no other kind of camera can do.
Mussolini will continue following these messages.
Saturday on the Golden Girls.
Morning.
Dorothy's ex is making himself at home.
Hey, mind if I use the phone?
You already used my daughter. You didn't ask for my permission.
Then on 227, when Sandra teaches Brenda about makeup, you can paint Mary red.
If I want my daughter to look like you, I will send her to clown school. Saturday.
This is a News Center 39 update, brought to you by KSDO Radio.
The pilot said they were madmen. Good evening, I'm Carlos Amesco at the update desk. A hijacked Egypt Air plane was stormed today by Egyptian troops. As many as 50 people on the plane, including the terrorists, were killed in the crossfire. Meanwhile, a family in Oceanside is awaiting word from the State Department. Their daughter, Scarlett Rogencom, was on the plane. Bob Lawrence is at her parents' house, and we'll have the latest information from him at 11. Now this.
KSDO keeps you informed in good form.
You infomaniac.
KSDO AM 1130.
Also on News Center tonight, we'll talk to a surgeon at UCSD Medical Center about the delicate surgery he performed reattaching the severed arm of a man who was injured yesterday in Chula Vista. The meat cutters are threatening to take drastic action in their 21-day-old strike. We'll have details. Another heartbreaker for the Chargers today. Al Keck with highlights in Sports Wrap tonight at 11.
Endlich haben wir unsere Spitze erreicht.
Wirklich, ist so solid gebaut.
Schau mal, wie schön der Wagen ist. Ich bin so glücklich.
Europeans are talking about Mitsubishi Galant.
Und weißt du, das Auto ist fast vollkommen hochtechnologisch.
Ich könnte den Wagen fahren.
Voted Germany's most prestigious motoring award. Drive one.
Elegant.
You'll understand. The 1986 Mitsubishi Galant takes you where you want to be.
Fantastisch.
The Jones family will pay for their new furniture at 19.2% interest. The Joneses could have checked the brick flyer. Do not pay till May. Pay no interest. The Smiths took advantage of the bricks offer. They put 25% down. They do not pay till May and pay no interest. Right now at the brick, do not pay till May and pay no interest. Or keep up with the Joneses.
Grandparent Liability, tomorrow at 9 on Donahue.
We continue with Mussolini, starring George C. Scott.
The way some financial service companies serve their customers, you'd think they were serving up fast food.
2 IRAs and a T-bill on the side.
Well, at Money Financial Services, we do things a little differently. Before we offer you anything, we'll sit down with you to set up your very own financial plan.
Those still hot? Sure.
A plan for you to reach your goals, not someone else's. Money Financial Services. Financial planning with a real plan.
This is the soft, pure light of the GE soft white bulb. It creates a soft, warm glow that's beautiful to see by, and bright enough to work by with less glare and no harsh shadows. Because its high diffusion coating makes light that's soft, warm, glowing, so you can see the world the way you want to see it. The soft white by GE. It puts your life in a better light. GE, we bring good things to life.
When you're headed for a tricky job, don't take chances with your tools.
You're doing it right.
Rely on Stanley quality.
Doing it right.
Stanley accuracy.
You're doing it.
When everything's riding on precision, you can depend on Stanley.
Let's do it. You're doing it right.
Win a Chevy S10 Blazer and $1,000 worth of Stanley tools.
Stanley helps you do things right.
Look for the great Stanley Blazer Hunt display at participating stores.
It's been 42 years since Dannon introduced its yogurt to America. And since that time, more than 125 other brands have followed. But to anyone who appreciates how good a natural-tasting yogurt can make you feel, there's still only one. Dannon is yogurt. Now there's also Dannon Extra Smooth.
Coming to NBC, a world premiere event. Peter the Great, a man who would sacrifice everything for his country. Now his story comes to television as a spectacular 8-hour miniseries with an unprecedented international cast.
Against force, there's only one weapon. Force.
Vanessa Redgrave, Omar Sharif, Sir Laurence Olivier, Ursula Andress, Mel Ferrer, and Maximilian Schell as Peter the Great this February on NBC.
Enemies, because they were taught to be. Allies, because they had to be. Brothers, because they dared to be. And only one of them is human. Enemy Mine. Coming this Christmas to theaters everywhere.
Easy for you.
Need help?
Yeah, and I've got 10 minutes to get to the radio station.
Here's the problem.
Easy for you.
Ever listen to KBLY?
Should I?
Stetson Cologne. Comfortable, easy to wear.
And for that great smelling guy who started my car, I get off at 6.
Easy to wear, hard to resist. Stetson fits.
Lister Mint with fluoride.
How come your mint is Lister Mint?
Aren't your teeth as important as your breath?
Scope and Signal don't have it, but triple freshening Lister Mint has fluoride because healthy teeth are as important as minty breath.
The strength of new Benylin DME. For coughs with the added misery of chest congestion, new Benylin DME gives you twice the chest-clearing expectorant of the leading brand. Benylin, our strength is your relief.
In a recent independent test, new car shoppers compared Renault Alliance to Toyota Corolla. In riding comfort, Renault won. Driving ease, Renault won. In styling, comfort, and convenience, Renault won. In fact, Renault won over Toyota in 29 out of 30 categories. Renault Alliance, with 550 Plus, America's best small car protection.
The one to watch, the one to watch, the one to watch.
Renault.
Why would Texas, the country's biggest football state, tell its high school kids they had to pass in order to play? Saturday on American Almanac.
What is the car shape of the future?
Ford consultant Jackie Stewart drives some forward-looking vehicles.
Concept cars like these are a deliberate look to the future. They've been very carefully designed to have the airflow efficiency that makes cars drive better. Ford learns from its experiments. This motor car may look futuristic, but it's actually here now. It's the new Ford Taurus.
Coming soon to your Ford dealer. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
Reunity, it tastes so fine. Reunity, pure and natural wine. Reunity on ice. Reunity, so nice. Reunity. Reunity, it tastes so light. Reunity, so refreshing and right. Reunity, Reunity.
Holiday special. Buy a Reuniti Magnum and save $2 now. A great gift.
It's my turn to see what I can see. I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me.
Oil of Olay has a lot to do with how I feel about myself. It makes my skin look so vibrant. Sheer and greaseless Oil of Olay replenishes to give me a younger look.
Oil of Olay. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
I love Oil of Olay. And when I look this good, look out.
We can help put people together.
Hey, I got an idea.
AT&T can help your business grow.
For us at American Express, building one worldwide nerve center was a dream come true. Finding the communications and information systems that could grow with us might have been a nightmare. We chose AT&T. You don't trust your dream to just anyone.
Whether it's telephones, information systems, long-distance services, or computers.
The right choice, AT&T.
Mussolini will continue following these messages.
Nationwide, the number of Catholics is rising, while the number of priests is dwindling. How is the Catholic Church coping? Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Michelob Classic Dark. Here is Tom Brokaw, NBC News.
Good evening. The United States says tonight it supports the difficult decision that Egypt made in storming that Egypt Air jet in the Mediterranean. Calling the hijacking a brutal terrorist act, the State Department said the U.S. was prepared to help in this rescue attempt. But Egyptian commandos assaulted the plane on their own, and the cost in lives was very high. 50 passengers died during the raid, many of them killed by hand grenades thrown by the hijackers. 24 others were hurt. Only 25 people on board the plane survived. For its part, Egypt is calling this raid a success, saying that President Mubarak is showing his determination to fight terrorism. I'm Tom Brokaw. More news later on this NBC station.
Michelob Classic Dark, with the richness of dark beer, the smoothness of Michelob.
A CD should be more than just a number. At American Savings, a lot of hard work has gone into designing the Money Matrix CD to be flexible. So you decide how much you want to invest, and for how long. The longer the term, the larger the amount, the higher your rate. The Money Matrix CD at American Savings. The point is to let you decide. The Money Matrix CD. Shouldn't your money be with American?
We have 19 restaurants in California, and no matter how nice they look or how incredibly good our food is, the service has to be really great. Our business depends on our people, and I want them to know that. So I pick up the phone and call.
Sure, the chairman of the board calls, and we talk about the Lakers and Ultimate Fudge Cake.
Who our people are and what they do is important. I don't think they'd know that if I sent a memo.
The most successful business calls are personal.
The hostage drama continues for an Oceanside family tonight at 11.
Continue with Mussolini, starring George C. Scott.
Burger King now begins a nationwide search for Herb, the one man who's never tasted a Burger King burger.
Herb was never what you'd call
Normal. Herb has never learned to love flame broiling instead of frying. Herb was unusual. Herb was different. Herb has never enjoyed this sizzling Whopper.
Pull yourself together.
Herb, wherever you are, start asking yourself, aren't you hungry for Burger King, Herb?
What's for dessert?
Fresh fruit?
Plain fruit?
Oh, but they love plain fruit.
Sure they love it, but...
Couldn't they? Yeah. Shouldn't they? Yeah. Wouldn't they love it more with Cool Whip? You know it.
Announcing new instant Sanka brand decaffeinated coffee with fresh brewed taste. New Sanka is smooth and satisfying. You'll love its new fresh brewed taste.
And I don't think I'd switch.
Then Sarah Buskirk compared her regular diaper to Pampers' new form-fitting super absorbency size diaper.
I really like them. They do everything I would have wanted in a diaper. The blue tab up at the top keeps them drier.
We call that the Blue Way Shield.
It keeps all the wetness in, away from the clothes, so his clothes stay dry. It's Pampers!
Totally new Pampers with the new Blue Way Shield. Keeps babies drier from top to bottom.
Ah, yeah, you like those Pampers. They keep you dry. Okay, you like them?
This electronic timer will show how fast you can relieve sore throat pain.
My sore throat feels very red and hot.
Will you try Chloraseptic?
Sure.
Now watch the timer.
Oh, that's nice. That works really good.
With doctor-recommended Chloraseptic, relief is just seconds away.
It's his toughest case ever. His lifelong friend Della Street is in trouble, and Perry Mason is back trying to bail her out.
My client is on trial for murder.
The evidence keeps stacking up against her.
Each member of this family had a lot to gain by Gordon's death.
Raymond Burr is TV's most famous lawyer. In a movie premiere, Perry Mason returns next Sunday.
Riviera, and it touches you.
Is it really possible to suffer cold symptoms in space? You bet it is. It happened to me on Apollo 7, and it could happen on the new space shuttles, too. That's why all manned U.S. space flights carry Actifed. Even in space, Actifed relieves a stuffy nose and sinuses, runny nose and sneezing. But you don't have to travel into space to get full-strength Actifed. It's available without a prescription, right here on Earth. Actifed, the cold tablet most recommended by doctors. Now in capsules and 12-hour capsules.
Put on the power of sheer energy. Put on the power of sheer energy. And work all day to leave your legs as lively as can be. So put on the power of sheer energy.
The power of sheer energy pantyhose comes from special springy fibers that massage and soothe your legs. Energy you can feel to put on the power, day and night.
Put on the power of sheer energy.
From legs, in colors too.
I'm your mother. How can you know more?
Mom, it's true. For feminine itching and irritation, you can't buy any douche more effective than Massengill medicated disposable douche. The leading disposable with Septicin, the drug doctors recommend. Used for 7 days, it's effective for temporary relief of minor feminine itching and irritation. Sanitary and convenient, too.
And I know Massengill's, a name you can trust.
Nothing's more effective without a prescription than Massengill medicated disposable douche. It works.
Mussolini will continue following these messages.
Tuesday on the A-Team, Murdoch becomes Face, and Face becomes Murdoch. In a high-flying double con Tuesday.
This is a News Center 39 update.
Good evening. I'm Carlos Amezcua, live at the update desk. Unconfirmed reports from MDC tonight say an Oceanside woman, Scarlett Rogencam, was killed by the hijackers of an Egyptian airliner. But her family has not received official word from the State Department. Bob Lawrence is at their home and he's waiting for details. Also at 11, Americans are the target of another terrorist bombing, this time in West Germany. Now this.
When you get your Monday paper, find the Mervyn's insert and look inside for bonus coupons worth 10% off any 3 items. Good through Wednesday at Mervyn's.
Another heartbreaking loss for the Chargers. All this tonight at 11.
They call them monuments, and they've been around for a long, long time. Well, to me, they're like sentinels, standing guard, watching over the West. Kind of like Great Western Savings. You know, Great Western's been looking out for folks and their money for nearly 100 years. And nowadays, the Great Western family has over $24 billion in assets, and they're federally insured. So, you know your money is real safe and sound. Great Western Savings. Standing tall, here to stay. Watching over the West for a long time to come.
Chippendale Men, tomorrow at 10 on Sally Jesse Raphael.
Remember, Harry, it's Marion's first holiday turkey, not a word if it's dry.
It's her first turkey.
It won't be juicy.
What they don't know is Marion's first turkey is America's first turkey, Butterball. It's always juicy because it's specially deep basted, so every slice is moist and tender.
Juicy turkey, Marion. I knew it would be.
After all, it's Butterball, also available fresh.
We're Beatrice.
Black & Decker's automatic shut-off iron. Because even those with the best memories can forget to turn their irons off.
Oh, thank you. My
Black & Decker's Space Maker Coffee Maker mounts over your counter. So it not only makes great coffee, it leaves plenty of room for dessert. The Space Maker Coffee Maker and the automatic shut-off iron. Now from Black & Decker, ideas at work.
I've analyzed your financial situation very carefully. You need our Super CD.
Financial advice may often be limited by what someone has to sell you.
In your case, I'd recommend our Super CD.
At Money Financial Services, before we sell you anything, we'll work out a plan tailored to your goals.
Most unusual, you need our Super CD.
Talk to Money, or you may not get what you need. Money Financial Services. Financial planning with a real plan.
Introducing Kellogg's Just Right cereal, the perfect harmony between taste, nutrition, 4 wholesome grains, each one crisp and crunchy, with the sun-rich goodness of raisins, nuts, and chopped dates. Taste that's so rich in nutrition, you get 100% of 11 vitamins and minerals. New Kellogg's Just Right, the perfect harmony between taste and nutrition, with fruit or all grain.
Just right.
Tires. Sears has tires, and how. Save 40 to 50% right now. SuperGuard radials are priced to move, as low as $26.49. All season tires are on sale too, as low as $19.99. A small price to pay for Sears confidence. So hurry to Sears. Don't delay. You'll be too late after Saturday.
There's more for your life at Sears.
I am starving.
Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton cup of soup.
That's good soup.
Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton.
It tastes great. Here, try it.
Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton cup of soup. Anytime, any place. Nobody makes soup in a cup like Lipton. Puts a smile on your face. Cup of soup.
Tomorrow, the affair that shocked his family.
Are you surprised?
I'm delighted.
How do you handle that, Mama?
A wife betrayed. Galeazzo and Etta torn apart.
Her ship was sunk several miles off the coast of Albania.
A son ordered into a living hell.
No one can stop it now.
2 desperate women on a collision course.
It's suicide, Duce.
And 2 desperate men at war with the world. Tomorrow on Mussolini, the Untold Story.
I'm Jane Pauley. This week on Today, what'll be the hottest gifts this Christmas? Also, Charles Bronson, singer Patti LaBelle, Raymond Burr, and Jason Robards. This week on Today.
And tomorrow night, it's TV's bloopers and practical jokes with practical jokes on Joan Rivers. Then the magnificent miniseries explodes, starring Academy Award winner George C. Scott in Mussolini, the Untold Story. For world power and one woman's love, he would risk everything in Mussolini, the Untold Story. Tomorrow night.
Finally, a special that really is special. The Patti LaBelle Show. With guest stars Bill Cosby, Amy Grant, Luther Vandross, and Cyndi Lauper. A special holiday celebration Thanksgiving night.
The hijacking drama in Malta has a bloody ending tonight. 50 people are dead, and an Oceanside woman may have been killed by the terrorists on the Egypt Air jet. The Chargers and the weather are both losers, but Mother Goose conquers Mother Nature. Kathy Clark is off. News Center Tonight is next.
A CD should be more than just a number. At American Savings, a lot of hard work has gone into designing the Money Matrix CD to be flexible. So you decide how much you want to invest and for how long. The longer the term, the larger the amount, the higher your rate. The Money Matrix CD at American Savings. The point is to let you decide. The Money Matrix CD. Shouldn't your money be with American?
Lady, you can't park here.
No, there's plenty of room.
Well, parking's just over there. Wow, what kind of car is this?